That's cool.
So is it?
You need to learn rest of science.
Okay, so this.
I can do it for you as well from there.
Okay. No, that's fine. It's good to know, yeah, because I'm save driving mode. I thought I was driving. Okay, mute. Okay, I'll just do mute there.
Now I can hear.
Okay. I think maybe when I was had the video running, maybe I put it on mute. So that's. So are we good to go? Oh.
Yep.
Okay. All right, everyone. So I think I've got your names already: Sarah, Sana, Sharmeen, Shayan, and Ayan. Ayan, right? Okay. I think everyone knows. I know everyone's name. Does everyone know my name?
Let me introduce.
Okay. So.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Ali, and we are doing today game programming for primary case. Here we have our facilitator today, Brother Nasser Ali, and he's going to be conducting this session. He has extensive experience with working with the kids, and more than 1,200 kids he has trained in the gaming programming for the younger kids. Okay, he's going to introduce himself in detail, more things he's going to tell about, and hopefully we're going to have an exciting day today. Okay, go ahead. You have some question? No? It's okay. That's not. We get started.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. So as you know now, my name is my full name is Syed Nasser Ali, as it says there, but I'm known as Mr. Ali in the school, as I think I've told you that I am, as Mr. Shafat Ali has told you that I'm teaching about 1,200, over 1,200 now, students in a primary school in Greenacre, and I teach them computers, ICT. There's about 41 classes that come to me, and they learn like Word, Paint, PowerPoint, Excel, Internet concepts, and so on. And I teach them. Some of them learn Scratch from me during lunch and recess sessions, which is as part of our computer club that I've started. So I am very happy to be coming to you guys and teaching you computer games programming using Scratch. Okay. Now this used to be the domain of professionals, and it used to be, and still kind of is, but now it's accessible to kids as well. Like, who would have thought like 10 years ago that kids can do games programming? But now, thanks to many smart people like this team from MIT, they have made this program called Scratch, which I'll be taking you through. Some of you know this already, but the first thing I think we should do is do some introduction, which I think you've had my introduction. Then what I want is, I just don't want you to be telling you about myself. I want to know you as well. Okay, so we'll be doing something about your introduction as well, just brief, and then we'll talk about introducing Scratch and then introducing coding, because that's what Scratch shows you or teaches you, the concepts of coding and programming. So I think I've already told you a bit about myself. Maybe I didn't tell you, or I think you might have guessed. I'm from Pakistan. Originally, been here for 18 long years in Australia and counting. I am a software engineer by profession. That means I make computer programs and software for a living. Um, and I also have a new profession as a computer teacher. Okay, I think I've covered a bit of that. I'm also a Microsoft certified professional, so I can make products for using Microsoft technologies. Okay, now there's a thing we're going to do called the icebreaker, because whenever you're meeting someone new, there's kind of that ice that who is he? I don't know what he's going to talk about. There's a bit of nervous tension, yeah, and then I don't know you guys. So the better we know each other, the better we can. Because I really want you guys to open up and talk about your experiences. Okay, that's how we can make this session better. So we're going to do this little icebreaker thing where I tell you two interesting facts about myself, and then it'll be your turn. Okay, you'll tell me something interesting about you. So there's a couple of things I might want to tell you about. So if you look on the screen, I wrote what's the first word there? What does that say? The two-letter word. And what is pi? Yes. Pi is a number. It's a very long number. In fact, it's so long that it never ends. Can you imagine a number? Uh, yes, it go infinite. That's the right word. So I started memorizing it, and people memorize it. I just started doing it for fun, just to see how far I can get. And I got up to 400 decimal places, which I could memorize. But I forgot most of them now. Well, I still remember 100 decimal places. So the way it goes is like 3.1415926535899, and so on. Okay, so that's something I just did for fun, but they have competitions. It's called Pi Philology. Students, they memorize this number. It's used in, I think Cheyenne would know more about it because he might have used, you don't know Pi? You're in year 7, right? Are you doing circles? No? Okay, you are sure to know about this very soon. Okay, it's pi, and it's 3.14 for most people. Okay, then I wrote sky, and what I meant by that is, by the way, that's pi. Okay, that's the huge number. It's just a little fraction of it, and it goes on forever. Computers have calculated like trillions of decimal places for that number. Trillion, huh? Is it? Okay, maybe I didn't know that. Okay, thanks for sharing that. I'll look it up. That's good to know. So any information you have, please share, and that's how we all learn together. But I wrote sky there for the fact about me that I have done skydiving. Okay, I actually jumped out of a plane at 14,000 feet to do it. So it is tandem skydiving, which I did on a Christmas day in 2000, and can't remember, it was quite some time ago, 2006, I think, long time ago, or 2005. And then I think one more interesting thing I can tell you about myself is I know a magic trick. And with that trick, I can lift, I can show you how you can lift someone very heavy on your fingertips. Okay. So, but we might be able to do it later. I don't know if we have time, or maybe next session, but it's something very interesting. And people can't believe that it works, but it actually did. All right, that was me. Now, I would be really interested in knowing about you. Okay, so who can tell me, maybe we'll start with the oldest first, okay? So how about Cheyenne? Because I'm guessing Cheyenne is the oldest. So, Cheyenne, we already know your name, your age. I am 13. 13, okay. And your class in school?
I'm in the 7th, as you mentioned before, and I go to
Old Faisal College. Okay. Now, can you please tell me any two interesting things about yourself? It could be any hobbies you have, or something special you've done, or your achievement, or.
Well, I did win a coding competition.
Oh wow, Cheyenne won a coding competition. Okay.
conducted by IT and
Okay.
something else.
So what did you have to win it? What did you have to win it, do? What did you have to do to win the competition?
So basically, all they were asking is that you conduct a piece, you make your own piece of code, and then
Mm-hmm.
it could be about anything. So you're supposed to impress the judges, and
Okay.
yeah.
Ah, excellent. Brother Shafkat, when he's speaking, they can hear. Is he audible here on the?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. So that's good because we want. Oh, that's excellent. So other than the winning the code prize competition, any hobbies, any sports, anything?
Well, I like video editing.
Video editing. What software do you use? Can I ask?
I use Camtasia.
Camtasia. Okay. Oh, that's very good. It captures off the screen as well, though. Yeah. Okay. Let's you edit. Nice. Very nice. Okay. So next, who wants to go next? If no one raises their hand, I'll choose. Okay. How about Sarah? Okay. Sarah, name, age. Of course, we know your name, Sarah. Age. 11, and your class in school. You're in year 5 in Al Nuri Muslim School. And can you tell me something, 2 interesting things about yourself? Any 2 things. It could be a hobby or something, a fact, or something you know, or something you have achieved.
I like reading.
She likes reading. Yes, I can certainly tell you that as a fact. She's my daughter as well. She likes reading. And how many, like, I know you can read very fast, but how many pages every day you can read in a book on an average?
Probably
100 pages. So she can finish a 600-page book in 6 days, even less than a week. So, like, very thick. So she would likes to read. Okay, well done. Anything else? That's an interesting fact about you.
my favorite bird
Yep.
is actually related to maths because it's 13th of July 2006.
Ah, excellent.
So if you add 13 and 7,
Can I use this board?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a marker?
so and then if you take 13 and 7.
Okay. So what Sarah is saying that her date of birth is 13th of 7, 2006. Okay. Now she says she found a pattern in this date. Okay. Because what she found was 13 plus 7. Okay, guys, what is it? 20. Okay, which is this. Yeah. And what's 13 minus 7? 6, which is this.
That's very interesting.
Okay, so she likes finding patterns in mathematics, which is interesting. So I can say she's like her dad who does, and that's why I like maths. So that's good. All right, well done. Okay, next we're going to Sana or Sharmeen. Okay. No, if you don't want to, then I'll pick. Okay, maybe I'll pick. Yeah, Ayan is still, but he's the last because he's the youngest. Okay, so maybe I'll start with Sana. Okay, Sana, yes, we know your name. How old are you? Okay, Al Faisal College as well. Okay, and any 2 interesting things about yourself? Anything, could be hobbies or some achievements. MashaAllah, first in Quran competition, MashaAllah. You have a? You have a cat. Oh wow, what's his name? Rosie. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, we used to have a cat as well until it tragically died like 2 weeks ago, and everyone was very unhappy and sad in the house. Oh, nice. Okay. So now, so Sana has told us about herself, and now it's Sharmeen's turn. So Sharmeen, we know your name and your age, class, and school.
I'm in year 5 and I go to Untitled College.
Okay. So we have 3 students from year 5 and 3 from Al Faisal. Are you also from Al Faisal?
Yeah.
Four of us, four students from Al Faisal. Okay, yeah. And Sharmeen, any too interesting, anything that maybe it could be some sport or some
I
achievement?
participated in the NAPLAN thing,
Mm-hmm.
where you give your NAPLAN results and then they rank you. I came second out of all these people,
Oh wow.
and I have the trophy at home.
Oh wow, that's very nice. That's excellent. So second in the entire NAPLAN test. That's very nice. And that was year 5 or year 3? Year 5 results are not yet out. Yeah, I know. So year 3. Okay. Do you think year 5 you will be something like that now? Okay, inshallah. We all hope for the best. Okay, so what else? That was one.
I started for goldfish.
Oh, and then what happened?
They all died.
Oh no.
It's either my mom feeding them too much when we went to school, or either she didn't feed them anything, or she didn't clean the bowl and the.
And how about yourself? Do you think you were responsible as well for taking care? Yes. Okay. So we all have to share the responsibility, and they need a lot of taking care of. So everything that need maintenance, we need to take care of it regularly. All right. Good. That was really good to. You have something else? Yeah. Oh, yes, you're right. Ayan, so I'm so sorry. I totally forgot about you. Yes, Ayan, we have the youngest member here and definitely want to know about you. So I, I think we know your school, which is Al Faisal, and your class is year 2, is that right?
Yeah.
And your age?
7.
7. Okay, excellent. Anything, two interesting things about yourself?
I really like algebra.
You really like algebra already in year 2? Oh wow, Ayan is doing algebra in year 2, mashallah. So what can you tell me about algebra?
We just solve these like plus and minus problems.
Okay,
So they're like over 100.
okay, nice. Okay, that's good to know. I really like people who like maths because I like maths as well. That's very good. Okay, what else?
Um, uh,
There must be something else, like some thing special, huh? Cars. Okay, so what's your favorite car?
that's
Huh?
every 4-wheel drive.
You like 4-wheel drive cars. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Okay, so that's very good. Now, if you remember something else about, like, I think Sharmeen just remembered something. Yes, Sharmeen. Yes.
Why is a 4-wheel drive car called a 4-wheel drive when every single car has 4 wheels?
That's a very good question, but Sarah, you know the answer? Yes, what is it?
It's because it's 2-wheel drive. That means that there's 2 tires are the actual things that are pulling the car, whereas the last 2 tires are like distracting the car. Not exactly distracting.
Rolling behind.
Whereas if it's a 4-wheel drive, then they're all
All the cars you see, they are only 2-wheelers. The rest of the 2 wheelers forward. So the power is only in 2.
Yeah, and you know what? Imagine this is a car, okay? And imagine the 4-wheel drive is almost falling off a cliff. Yeah, its front 2 wheel are off the cliff and hanging in space, and it's very dangerous. But the good thing is that it's rear wheel because they also get the power. They can pull the car back. Okay, if this was a normal car, it will be stuck. Yes. So, but that's the good thing with 4-wheel drives. They have power in all 4 wheels. Okay.
So it's like if you're going on a bumpy road, so that's why you have a spin tire.
That's right. So if it was damaged, then you can change it. Okay. So, all right. Now we're going to move on in introduction to Scratch, and I think some of you have already used Scratch, or might be. Is it everyone who's used Scratch? Can I have a show of hands? How many of you have used Scratch? Wow.
Oh, cool.
Excellent.
Then we need to jump into this.
Yeah. Okay. So that means we can, you know, all of this, and you know the online offline version. I wanted to show you a video of the kind of things that Scratch can do. After the video, we'll jump into making something. I think I need to mute this.
You need to open the audio.
Yeah.
I can do from here.
Oh, okay. I'll open this.
Yeah, can you just do a lost it here somewhere?
Okay. So I'll. And okay, so now it's on unmute, so people can hear us. Okay, good. So I'm just drawing a rough sketch of it, and so I can remember. So okay, now as you can see, there's a lot of things that you can do with Scratch, and you do it with programming, and it's a design element as well, where you make different parts of the game, which we will cover very soon. It kind of just tells you what you can do with Scratch. So do you think other than games, Scratch lets us do other things as well? Like what? Yes?
Maybe some tutorials.
That's a good one. Yeah, tutorial, because you can make a presentation in it, like a slideshow, and you can make. Do you think you can make animations, quizzes? Yeah, and stories. Yes, we can do lots of things. You can do and entire programs. Okay, so I think we were discussing this. Any other thing you would like to add about Scratch, or if you have any questions regarding Scratch? No? Okay, anything comes up anytime, you just raise your hand and we'll discuss it. All right, now the Scratch has two parts. First one is the online. How many of you have been to the website for Scratch? Sarah has been, okay. Cheyenne's been to the website. You guys have been to the website. All right, everyone's been to the website. So you know what it looks like. So maybe we can skip it. But there was a bit of the part of the website that I wanted to explore. And actually, we can't skip it. Sorry, I shouldn't skip it, because that was the fun part where we're going to actually try out some of the games. So I'm going to click on that. And let's see who remembers the Scratch website by heart. Who remembers the website address? Ayan, yes. I'm going to type it in.
I just only just type Scratch.
You search it up? Okay, that's fine as well. But yes, Sana. So SCRATCH, yes. .MIT, and I'll tell you what that MIT is for as well in a sec. And then .edu, very good. That's for educational. EDU. Okay, so it's going to scratch.mit.edu now. Okay, sometimes it's taking a bit of time. So that MIT, does anyone know what that is? The MIT in the middle of Scratch website address name, what's that MIT? Yes?
I don't exactly know what it stands for, but I think it's like the top university.
Yes, it's one of the top universities in the US, and you have to be a genius to get there. And they are the people, there's a team in MIT, that university in the US, they have actually made Scratch. Okay, so it's, anyone knows what M stands for? It's the name of a place in the US where the university is. It's Massachusetts. I is for institute, and T is for technology. So it's Massachusetts Institute of Technology in the US, and a team from there, they have actually made Scratch. So that's what the MIT is for, and the EDU is for education. I'll see if that website's loaded up. Okay, so I think it's, I'm not sure why it's not going there. Is there a issue with the browser?
Sorry,
I'm trying to go to the Scratch website. Okay, I'll try this one. I'll try Chrome, because I tried going onto it with Internet Explorer and it didn't quite work. Now, I want you guys to do the same. Can everyone go onto the Scratch website, open up a browser like Internet Explorer or Google? Are you onto it already? Are you onto it already? Okay, excellent. So Sarah, Sana, and Shamina are already onto it. And are you onto it as well? Okay, excellent. So as you can see, there's different parts of it. You can try it out. I think you're already used to it. So we are going to jump to the part which says examples. Let's try it out. And it looks like, because everyone's got it running on your computer, you already have Flash. And because iPads don't have Flash, that's why Scratch doesn't run on iPad from the website. Okay, but it would run on Samsung tablets or laptops, they have Flash, and that's why it works on those websites. So what we're going to do is we're going to play something. So click on see examples, and let's see, for the, I think for the next 5 minutes, we can try and play any of the games that you like, but then you will have to tell me the game that you like most and why did you like it. Okay, so it's a free play session. So let's see which game you want to choose, and I'm going to find someone as well. And Shayan, let's see if you can find that game. But that would be hard without the game that we saw in the video. The one you see, did you remember where there was a house and there was snow and there was Santa and throwing gifts? Yeah, let's see if we can search it up. Let's see who finds it first. I'm going to write Santa, because we know the game by its
Is it Santa?
I think I might have found it. I think, I don't know, it looked like one of those things. It says click to enable Adobe Flash Player, allow. Did you guys
Is it Santa's Christmas?
you found, did you found that game Paint with Gobo? Okay, so the one with the,
Is it Santa's Christmas one?
is the color changing cat game, what's that, do you have it?
It's called
Okay, paint with Gobo. Okay. Colorful snake one. Let's see if you find any of those things. Yeah, if you find any of those games which you liked, which you told me about, let me know. So, rooftop. Cheyenne, did you find something? Okay. Are you on Paint with Gobo? Okay, so that seems quite popular with the girls. Does it have sound? Hmm? Colorful Trails. Okay, I'll write that down. Yeah. Okay. What do you know? What's its name?
It's called Maze Game.
Okay, I'll come around and have a look. Maze game. Yeah, there's. But is it that exact game? Or I think any maze game would do. Did you want that exact game or any maze game? We have a few maze games. Actually, there is a maze game that we can try. That's in the.
Where is it?
It's in a book that which I brought with me, and it's a very nice book to learn Scratch from. How many of you have seen this book for using Scratch? Cheyenne, have you seen this one? Have you used this book for using Scratch? Okay,
I've seen it, but I haven't used it.
You haven't used it? Guess what? We are going to be using it for these tutorials. Girl, Sana, did you have a look at this? Have you used it? No? Okay.
Santa Claus.
Yes, that's
Is it called Santa Blast?
I'm thinking that just
Okay. Yeah, I'll go through this one. Need to play this. Uh-oh, I think I'm very bad at this game right now. No, it's not working. Okay, it says it should be spaceless. Instructions. Okay, it's always good to have. Now, as you are watching these games, guys, I want you to keep in mind what are the different elements of the games. Okay, what are the things that are making this game fun to play? Okay, it's not a lot of fun to play if you don't know how to play it. That's why I find the instructions are very good to have. Okay, now that's which game is it?
although it's not the game, it's a really fun game. It's
Santa
called
Blast. Okay, so we.
Should we search up Santa Blast?
I searched it. Which one is this one?
Yes, Santa Blast.
Santa Blast. Okay, so we have found two good games. There's one with Paint with Gobo, which was very popular with the girls, and Santa Blast was found by Cheyenne and Ayan. Yeah, let's see. I want you to play it and then tell me if you really like it. But Cheyenne is actually playing it and he likes it. You have to drop presents in the chimney with the space bar. WASD. It's really nice to have the instructions there so we can actually play the game.
Why is the Santa Rooftop game so fun?
Ooh, I like this game.
They say it's WASD. I wasn't sure how to do it as well, and then I looked it up, and they say WASD, and space is to drop the gift into the chimney.
It would be really nice if you make it play.
Yes.
This game is so hard. This game is really easy. I really like it.
Which one is it?
You just play
The maze game. Okay.
Maze game, but how sweet. I know how to play it
Now, these experiences you're having with the games, they're really important. And we are going to talk about it, like, because that tells them what makes a good game and what are the things that may have, what are the things you don't like, bad design, exactly. So,
I hate your
It's just a one common question just from the outside.
Wow.
Sarah, what's a difficult question? That's exactly the answer.
It says I won.
What's the joke answer? Sarah? What's the difficult question?
It's just nice.
What's the difficult question?
Don't read it out.
Simple. When you don't know the answer, that is a difficult question. So if somebody designs a game, it doesn't matter how complex they are, but if they take step by step to you, and you are able to play, they might have done very good design, but Shamin finding it's very hard to play because that person made it hard for you. That is the thing you need to keep in mind when you're doing exam or anything. You want to make things easier for others, like Uncle Ali is doing here, Mr. Ali is doing here. It's making it easy for us to learn.
And there's a word I'm going to write on the board that's very important for games, okay? And that word is
Santa Claus.
okay. Which word did I just write?
Playability.
Playability. Okay. So how playable is this game? And that makes and there's a lot that goes into that
Okay.
to make it very playable.
Very playable.
Excellent. Okay. I think we will. How much more do you guys want to play that? Because we need to move on. We really need to discuss what are the different elements of that game that you liked, and maybe we can make a list of those on the board. Okay, so Cheyenne, you really like the game Santa Blast. So you said it's very playable. Okay, what else can we say about good games? What are the features they have? Good games are playable. Okay. What else?
Very easy to understand. So let's say
Okay.
you see a person, he's in the air.
Not too hard. Okay. Good instructions. We can say. I think you came across a game that was too hard, right, Shami? So it shouldn't be too hard. Otherwise, you don't want to play it anymore.
Because when you press the restart button, it lands into a hole. And you
Ah.
jump there.
Okay, so it's too hard to play, or it's not intuitive. It doesn't do what's common sense, I guess. And what else can we say about a good game? Ayan, did you? Yes.
The maze game that I was playing was really easy.
Easy.
You
Okay.
just need to use the arrows.
Okay.
Then you just need to use your broom to get through.
It's okay. So it's easy and it's interactive, we can say, because you're using your arrows to move around, and it's again not too hard. Sarah, yes. Okay, that's an important one. Bugs and glitches. Okay, so that's something very important, guys, because even after you make the game, you have to play it yourself to make sure. And there's always bugs. Okay, do you know games are made by actual teams, and there's a testing team for the games, and they have a fun job, don't you think? They're playing games to make a living, okay, and find bugs and glitches and report them to the programmers. They can fix it. So no bugs and glitches. Okay, so these are some of the elements. What else do you? What about the graphics? What do you think the design of the game, the graphic elements, visual elements? Do you like the different visual elements? Yeah, they look nice. So I can say visuals. But see, the game doesn't have to be like 3D and cool, best top-notch graphics. for it to be fun. It can be fun with simple graphics as well. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a game with simple graphics, but it will still be fun. Okay, so I'm going to move on. Now, back to the Scratch website. If we have a look and go click, if you can all click back to the Scratch logo, the one that I'm clicking on. Okay, now what we were on was C examples, the middle one. Okay, so that's the one we explored. There are two other parts. There's the try it out. What do you think the try it out would be before we even click it? I think you might already know because you used it. So Sana, yes, try it out as well. You can do the same thing. What do you mean the same thing? Yeah, you can make something with it. That's right. That's what we're trying it out. This website is not really about playing games. It's about making them. That makes you different to everyone else who's just playing games, but we are special, okay? Because we're actually learning to make games, and that gives you so much power because it's your own game and you can design whatever you like. So that's what we're trying it out. We're trying to make our own games. If you click on it, you can see the basic user interface for Scratch, which should be coming up soon. Okay, now this shows you different parts of the Visual Studio that lets you make the games, and we will be looking at it in detail in this session and the next one. But this is the online Scratch version, okay, where you need the internet. Imagine someone doesn't have internet. Can they go onto this? No,
they really make the whole thing over online.
Yeah, the whole thing is online. So you can.
It's just for the offline.
For the offline, yeah. So they can. I guess if they don't have internet, or the other thing is because the programs we won't be completing it in one session, and they need to be able to save their work.
You can't save it online.
They can no, unless they have an account. They need, and for the account they need an email address, and I'm not sure. I wasn't sure if they had email addresses.
Okay.
So can I have a show of hands? How many of you guys have email addresses? Oh wow, almost everyone. Okay, this is.
Okay.
So we might actually do it then. Okay.
They can carry on.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. So what we can do is we can actually go into, let's create an account. On the top right corner, guys, do you see this join Scratch? Yes, there's a join Scratch button. I want you to click on it. By the way, I should have asked, how many have already joined Scratch as members? Raise your hand if you are Scratch members and have a username password. None of you? Only Sarah has. Okay, so Sarah, maybe you can be the helper. Okay, if anyone needs help, that's what I do. If there's someone who's, and they, yeah, okay. So I'm going to click on join Scratch. I want everyone click on join Scratch, and then it asks you to have a username. Okay, Sarah, can you help Ayan go from around? But he doesn't have an email address. Yeah, okay. So it says choose a Scratch username. What should we be careful of? Yeah, it says you don't use your real name. Okay, Sarah, when you choose, let him choose a username. It doesn't use Ayan.
Just say Carlo.
Don't put Ali there as well. Yeah.
Just put a Carlo.
Yeah. Something. A 4WD champion.
You joined the Scratch, yeah?
Okay.
Did you
So,
join the Scratch?
by the way, can I? All right, everyone. I'm going to make this quick list So just in case you don't forget. Okay, so these are going to be your user name. Okay? Yeah, username.
What is the word you say? Oh,
Yeah, username. So just in case you don't forget, okay? But not the password. I don't want to know your password. Remember passwords? We had that session on cybersecurity. Remember? No one. You don't share your passwords, okay?
Why not just create a password and create a account?
Yeah.
stick with the normal ones, please. Like make a price for it. You can just use the same username for. Wait.
Okay. So who has? Okay, excellent. Cheyenne, Cheyenne, remember when you created this, did you know this, that you shouldn't use your real name?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what. Do you want to do a new one? But you can keep it, yeah. Why do you think they say don't use your real name? Hmm? Yeah.
That seems like sometimes because how can someone access your information? Just with
They
your
might
name?
know who you are by your name, then they might think they know what your password might be.
If no one knows our
Complicated
password,
I'm still explaining my field.
even you know my password and you can't figure it out. I can't believe it.
I know your password.
No, if someone knows your password, you should change it straight away.
I
Yeah.
make every single password different. So
Okay.
if I forget one password, I try it.
Yeah, that's good.
We just stick with one password.
Yeah, but there's a good and the bad with everything.
My passwords are
So the good is it's very convenient, but the bad is if you lose it, you lose everything.
Yeah, that's why my dad has this great extension called password master or something.
Oh wow, okay, it keeps track of manages, yeah. Alright, so how are we going in with the Sana? How are we going in? And I need to know your usernames as well. So in case you lose it. Okay. Now I'm going to give you a piece of the paper. I think everyone, I'll give you some piece of paper. I want you to write down the username. Give you some. I think that's why we need sticky notes for next time. Cheyenne. Cheyenne, do we have sticky notes or post-it notes?
I have, but they're at home.
Or maybe for now, I might use this. If they're easily available, then just almost there. Come on, patience is a virtue. Yeah. True.
She names everything in her phone.
Saves. Yeah, as long as it's encrypted. But yeah, that's another. That's a good point. You should never write down passwords. They say, unless it's protected with another password. Oh, pen. Yes, you can have the pen. You need to write down your usernames so that whatever you're entering them, so that you don't forget. But password should be written down there in your mind, in your brain. You need to. Don't. Yeah. Okay. Don't tell me the password. Just write your username over there. Sorry. Okay. But don't write your password. You need to remember your password. Okay, so your username?
Do I really
Oh wait, what's this?
my password already?
No, don't write your password. That's what we're saying. Never write your password. You can always try and memorize it. Yeah, that's good. If you learned it by heart, that's good. You're writing your usernames for Scratch. What's this? What's installing there?
You done something. You said
Java is okay. I guess that doesn't help. Okay. Okay, I might have an extra pen. There. You just have to write your username. Did he, Shayan, did he finish signing out? Yeah, okay, just write your username. The one it says, is that
Oh, is it this one?
cat52470?
Oh,
Is that your username now?
create name. So you directly right after you use the name.
Yeah, then you can write your own name.
What was his password?
I know my password. It's fun up to.
That's something for you to keep with yourself in case you use your username. Okay.
He has a really good, like, chance of using his password.
Then that's why they need your the email address. Shayan, did you have to enter his email address?
No, he's fine.
Okay. So in case he loses it, then because he's your cousin, is it, or nephew? Yeah. Nephew. Yep. But don't write the password. Now, can I have a show of hands? How many of you are done with the account creation? You have a username. So I know Shayan already has a username. Just raise your hand if you have already created the user.
Should we have create your account?
Wait, I'm
No.
pressing next.
Okay, all right. So okay, thank you. Hands down. So it's just Sana and yeah, you have to because so you have to write your date of birth.
Wait, so do you return the cards to you after we're done?
No, therefore, like, did you? No, you need to keep it so that you can sign in with it now.
Yeah, it's fine.
You sign in, okay? Just keep it so you don't forget it.
Yeah.
All right, no, you need to keep it with yourself so you don't forget it. All right, that's fine. I'm just checking so that you haven't used your actual name. Okay, good. That's right. As long as you remember, that's right. Keep it with yourself.
Why does it have another box where you buy something?
Yeah, that's because yeah, they can be a third gender. Okay, but you're right in female. Okay, that's fine. Just okay. Moving on. So what's next after parents or guardians email? That's right. So okay, that's fine because he's taking care of you at the moment. Sana, do you know? Okay, you've entered your good your date of birth, year of birth, and country. Next. Now, do you know your dad's mom's email address? Good. You enter it. Remember, no spaces in between. And that's what you need if you create an account. I'm talking to the camera. There's people watching. Okay. So yes, if you need to create your own account in Scratch, you need your parents' email address. That way, if your password is lost or anything, you can reset it, and they will. Your parents, whoever's email address you put in, they will get an email saying that someone's hit the reset button and they want the password reset. If that was you or your child, click this button or link, and they'll get a new password. Yes. Did I take yours? Did I return it? I'm so sorry. Okay, here you go. You can have it back. Okay. Yes, that's if it's your own laptop, you can actually save it. But if it's like a public computer, like in the school, then never. Yeah. Or if that's a laptop, if that's okay. But if it's your families, I guess you can trust everyone in your family. And then.
The new one came.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, I saw the pictures. Yeah, very cute. Yeah, I saw the picture. Very cute. Yes.
She cries. But when we went to visit her,
Mhm.
she like trying to give it the lollipop. She just screamed out of nowhere.
No. Do not give it because so little. You might. Yeah. Don't. No. It starts like a joke, but then it gets bad. Hopefully, you won't want that to happen.
I don't think that's very much that I just made
Because they can choke easily. It can go into the throat, and that would be.
because they don't have teeth.
Yeah. So never try. Yes.
And never go to
You want a new account? Why? Okay, because we're going to move on. Maybe you can do it later. Yeah, as long as you have one account, that's okay. So that's excellent. I think everyone now has an account. Yeah, and if you are logged in, and actually, I'm going to log into my own account now, and my name is. I am the computer man. Okay, that's what the Kindle students they call me when I'm passing by. Here's the computer man. I really liked it. I thought it was cute, so I kept it.
Ooh, I want a party
Okay, so I'm logged in. Now it's asking me, do you want Google Chrome to save your password? What do you think I should say? Save or never?
No.
Never, because this is my computer, right? I'll say never. And that's something important. In your school, if you are logged into your account, please log out when you're done, okay? Because I see this every day. Students logged into the study ladder or the Scratch, and they have forgot to log out. And anyone can come in and do something bad on the account. Hmm? Delete your words. Huh?
I just close my screen.
Yeah.
When I open it up, nothing happens.
Really?
Nothing happens, never.
Wait.
Like,
If you close here,
yeah, like that.
okay.
And even though the log out, nothing happens. Is it nothing?
What do you think? What do you think should happen?
Nothing happens.
Nothing. Okay. Yeah. So when you close a computer lid, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, when I just close, nothing happens. The next time when I open it, nothing happens.
Yeah, because that's your own computer. Yeah. But if you're in a computer lab, like I'm in a computer lab the whole day because I look after a computer lab, and I get students every day from every class coming in and going. And if someone logged into Scratch and forgot to log out, the next student comes in and they use their account, which is not good. Always log out. Yes.
Are you from our Facebook college?
No. I think I should have. There might be someone like who looks like me, but I'm from a school called Al Nouri Muslim School. Have you heard of Al Nouri Muslim School? That's in Green Acre. That's Sarah's school because
Oh yeah, I remember.
she goes to the same.
The Ramadan photograph.
That's right. Yeah.
These people, these Arabic people.
Uh-huh.
One was in the black thing.
Okay, the jacket.
And then they were talking about that school.
Yeah, it's a very popular, famous school. I'm just in the primary section, but there's a high school. There's a big, brand new high school building, and then they've got I think 600 students there. I think from memory, or 800 maybe in the high school. But we've got 1,200. So we've got more than 1,000 students, and they all come to me for learning computers. All right, now, guys, can I get you to look up on the screen? So you see how this is how you make the games, but on the top right corner, you have your name, username. If you click on it, you see your profile, my stuff, account settings, and so on. Okay, profile lets you have an avatar. Okay, that means you can put, but don't put your own picture. You can make. You click on the top right where it says your username. Yeah, and then it gives you different options. It lets you write something about yourself. Okay, so I've put that in. By the way, you can all see the screen properly, right? So what I do in my class, I zoom in. I have a zoom in tool, and yes.
It said joined 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. So if you want.
Are you supposed to win the 46?
Yeah. Now, because you've got this, you can always go in and change your name, or I mean, not your name. Of course, your name is the same. You can write about yourself, what you're working on. Okay, so other people can actually see this. They see your information and they can see what you're working on. Okay, and then there are the different games that are being featured that you made. Now have a look at these games. They are all my games that I made. But that's and you can even search me up as a user. It's called the Computer Man. But I've copied it from different books. I've made them myself as well, and I've used someone else's game and changed it a little bit. Yes. Okay, good question. How do you search me up? On top, that's right. In the search box, you write my name. Okay, the Computer Man without any spaces.
Isn't everything just two?
Just cap. It doesn't matter really. You can write small or big. The Computer Man.
You're doing what we expressed.
Yeah. So now everyone has their accounts, and Sarah, yes. How do you change your photo? Okay. I think if you click over there. Whoop. Ah, yes, good point. Okay, that's. Thank you for sharing that, Shami. I really appreciate that. Sarah asked the question, how do we change the picture? And Sharmeen said that you click on the picture and you click on change. And but don't put your own picture. Okay, it's an avatar. You can even make your own drawing or later, but we can do that later because now you have your very own account. You can make your own games and save it there. And that's actually what we will be doing now. Let's have a look. You've looked me up. Did it come up? The Computer Man, if you click on okay, let me see. All right, I'll write it again. Maybe you made a spelling mistake or there was something wrong. So let's say Ayan, he creates a game and Sana wants to look at the game that Ayan's created. She can search up his username. And now see, I just typed in my username on Ayan's computer and it's now showing all the yeah. So I made this and you can try it out as well. It lets you it shows you Batman and it walks. So if you want to try out my games that I've made in Scratch, you can search me up. I'm called the Computer Man. You put it in and then it'll show you. It's not really a game, it's just interactive walk for the Batman. But what this no, it's not advanced yet, but what it does is just a tutorial lesson which shows you how to move the Batman back and forth using your buttons. Okay, and go back and forward. And I've in the comments, as you can see on the right, where it says notes and credits. This is something very important, guys. When you take something, because I didn't make this Batman myself, okay? I took it from a website and I've written the name there. It says, I write the HTTP www.spritersresource.com/arcade/Batman and all of that. So that tells you, and this website has lots of sprites. All the action heroes are there. And there's lots of cool things that you can use. So I think we're going ahead. We are going to go back to the presentation. And yes.
I have a question. So what if you wanted to use something that's, so use a sprite that's not on the website itself. So
Hmm.
you upload the image and then you send it there.
Yes. You can even take a picture of yourself. Do you remember in the video we watched, there was a girl who was eating the apples? And that was a webcam. That was actually more advanced, where the girl had her face, but you can get a series of your pictures. Okay, so let's say I have a game in which I want to put myself walking. Okay, so I'm walking. What I will do, I will take a picture of myself in different poses. So that's one picture, that the second and third, or maybe I just need two. So that would be two costumes, and I will swap them back and forth and look like I'm walking. And if you have a Batman game, you can have the Batman character moving in different poses and so on. But when we get to that, we'll get to, there's a lot of things, but yeah, we need to get it one by one. Now, remember I told you there's two versions of a Scratch. One is the online and one is the offline. Now, I don't have it on this computer, but you can install the Scratch onto your computer as well, and then you don't even need internet. Okay, and it's just like Microsoft Word or some computer program that's on your computer, like Paint and so on. Well, we're not going to do that today to save time, because everyone's got their own accounts. But if someone didn't have the email address or something, they can install the program, and then you can. And we're going to skip this part as well, because we don't have the desktop app. But it's very much similar to online. You can do everything here which you can create in the desktop, pretty much. Okay, so what we will do, we will use these points, but we are going to use it on the online web. And the first one says sprites. Since you guys are already have used Scratch a bit, can I ask you, what's that word, sprite? What does that mean? Ayan, yes.
So it's like, so it's like people.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, in a game we have sprites. Yes, Cheyenne. Sorry, Sharmeen.
the sprite is basically
The character, very good. Now, in a game, what kind of different characters can we have? It can be, yes, like, yeah, name some characters in games that you can. Could it be like if you were playing a Mario game, it could be the Mario himself. Okay, in the car game, it could be the car. No, even the car itself is a sprite. So that's what I want you guys to realize, that it doesn't have to be a person. Okay, it could even be a tree that's moving, swaying back and forth. Okay, so it could be anything in a game that moves. That would be a sprite, or changes colors and so on. So that's what a sprite is. Now, next one, what we're going to do, everyone, I want you to get to the create button on top, the top right. And now we are going to, we are in this window where we can actually create things. All right, and by default, you get this cat sprite, which is always there. But let's say I don't want that sprite. So I have this new sprite. This opens up a library of sprites. And as you can see, sprites is not just people. Okay, it's lots of other things that you can choose from. So you have the Sprite Library to choose from. Then you can even draw your very own sprite, or you can open up a sprite and change it, have it different colors. You can add something to it. You can, let's say if I had a person like this, and I can add big ears on it just to make it funny, okay, with the paint or so on. So you can modify, and that's the fun with Scratch. You get to do whatever you want. You are the creator, but just of course with responsibility. Huh? Have you got? Are you got something now? Are you opening up a game? Or are you made it yourself? Oh, excellent. Yeah. Is it someone's animation that you can use? Now that's the really cool feature about Scratch as well. Any game that you like, you can look into it. You can go into it and see how it was made. The entire code is right there in front of you. So what we're going to do, first, right now we're just exploring different parts of the Scratch area. So we looked at sprites, we can make our own, we have a library, a list of sprites, and you can make your own. Let me very quickly, do you guys know how to make your own sprites? Yeah, okay. Yes, so I'll move on. Then backdrop. Who knows what is a backdrop in Scratch? Yes, sir. The background, yes. Okay, and then we can change the backdrop from here. We have a library, so I'll just quickly choose something and click on OK. And then it comes up. And you can even change it. On the right, it lets you change your backdrop. Moving on, we have scripts. Now, what are scripts in Scratch? Scripts, guys.
Script.
Anyone?
Done the JavaScript. Script.
Yes. Very good. Now, so every program, every computer game, it won't be a lot of fun if nothing did anything. Like right now in my game, there's not much happening. Okay, there's just a cat at the front. Do you agree? There's not much happening. You know why there's not much happening? Because there's no script. Script is the real thing. Okay, that is the program. That is the real coding. Okay, it's very important to know your script, and we're spending a lot of time with the scripts because that makes your game do things, and that's the actual coding. So can I get everyone to have the cat a bit of background? You can change the backdrop, or even if it's blank. You've got a, okay, excellent. You've got a backdrop and a cat there. And you've got something, okay, excellent. Okay, so you're choosing backdrops. Have you, Sarah, did you make that yourself or was it there already? You made it? Okay, good. You choose any backdrop? Yeah, there's plenty, but I quickly choose something so we can move on to the next part. All right, I think Ayan's ready. Shayan looks ready. Shayan's already got a script.
I'm just getting my stuff.
Okay. Yeah, very good. So, Sana and Sharmeen, you've already done some scripting. Do you know how to use the scripts? Yes? Sana, how about you? Yeah, you do. So, do you know how to make this cat go back and forth? Okay, let's see. Who can tell me? I want this cat to go back and forth, and how would I do it? So, Sharmeen, do you want to tell me? What's the first thing I do?
First,
Yeah.
you would go to
Move 10 steps. Okay. Now this is an instruction, right? That's the actual script. So every time I click on it, the cat moves. I can make this 20 steps. So, and these are called parameters, which so we have something called an instruction. What's the instruction there? Move. And what's the parameter? 20. So it's move 20 steps. And every time I click on it, it moves 20 steps unless I change it to 100 steps, in which case it might go into orbit or maybe out of the screen, and it's moving very fast. Okay, if I click on again, and it's gone. I'll pull it back, but still. Okay, so yes. I want this to do more. Do you want to come up, Sharmeen, and put in code so that it goes back and forth? Okay, while I'll help Ayan and see how we can do it. Yes, Ayan.
it was like doing it was just saving James for like 20 minutes. So I thought that something happened.
Okay. So you're making it say play a sound. Nice. Forever, that means it's going to keep doing it. Good.
So,
All right. Now, Sharmeen is trying to make the cat go back and forth. Right now, it just moves 100 steps whenever we click on the instruction, which is nice, but not a lot of fun. So, let's see. Sharmeen, do you want to think aloud, like what you're doing and what you're thinking of, and then we can help you with it. To the left side. Okay, the thing is, it does move, but we have to click on it. Okay, now, do you know something called a loop? Yeah, a loop. Okay, a loop makes things keep on happening over and over again, so we don't have to click on it. The computer is really good at repetitive work. So do you know where the loops are there in the script? Control, very good. Under control, we have a different kind of loop, the forever loop. Yeah, we can use the forever loop. Yeah, drag it out. And excellent. And you put the move inside. Now, do you want the move, change the parameter to maybe 10, back to 10? All right, good. Now just click on forever and let's see what it does. Okay, now did you keep clicking on it or did you just click on once? She clicked on once, but it still kept on moving 10 steps and then 10 steps again and again until the cat went out, and now it's still going away. It really does. It's a shy cat. I think it's just hiding. Okay, now to stop it from keep on doing it, do you know how to stop it? Yes, I know.
So you need to press that red.
Do you see a red button on top? There's a flag, a green. Yeah, click on the red button and pull the cat back. Is it still running away? No, because the script has stopped. Okay, so it's not doing the forever thing. Now, there are things called events. Click on events, and it's part of. And then when flag click, yeah, click on. You've already got it. Excellent. So you already know this. Now we've selected when flag click. Do you guys know how to make this full screen? Full screen. Yeah, excellent. Can you click on it? Yeah, click on it, and now click on the flag. And now the cat it moves off. Okay, now click back on the stop button, pull the cat back, and move the full screen to. Huh? It's not working. Okay, I'll have a look. Yeah, try that. Okay, good. Okay, now the cat is not coming back. We need something special. Okay, we need a who can tell how to bring the cat back. It just keeps moving in one direction. We want it to come back when it hits the wall. Now I want you to look under. You see how there's motion, looks, sound, pen, data, events, control. Go to control. Now control, under control, do you see go down? There should be something called if on edge bounce, or maybe they've put it under motion. Sorry, can you go back to motion? See something? Yeah, that's the one. If on edge bounce, and drag it under the move, but it's still in the loop. Okay, try it now. Press click flag. Aha, something strange is happening. We have a bug in the game. What's the bug? It's going upside down. Okay, so just make it stop now. Good. Now to fix this bug, there is a button there that lets you move the cat only in forward and backward position. Do you see on the left where the sprite, it says Sprite 1, under the cat, it says Sprite 1, there's an eye there. Click on the eye. Now, next to the eye, you see where it says rotation style? You see that just move your mouse for the first one and just leave the mouse, it'll show you. Just leave the mouse on top of the first one. Yeah, let's see, it tells you. Sometimes it does. Just click on it again. Sometimes it tells you. Anyway, I'll tell you what it is. The first one is it It's free to go in any direction, upside down, left, right. Just choose the next one. The next one forces it to just go back and front, but not upside down. Okay, that's the one we want. So try it and run it, and let's see what happens now. Yay, it's working. Okay, it's going back and forth, but not upside down. But just for the fun of it, let's try the last one. You see how in the rotation style there was a third one? Go back to the eye and click on the dot on that. Yeah, and before you try it, just guess. Can you guess what will happen now?
You'll move backwards.
It'll move backwards and forwards. Okay, try it. She was right. It's just moving without even changing the direction left and right. Okay, just one direction. Now what we just did was we tried it out, and that's how we learn. Okay, you try out all the different combinations and as much as you can, and we learn by experimentation. So to change it back to the one we had, no, go back to I. You know how the rotation style, the middle one, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the best one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Good. Thank you for that. Can we have a round of applause for Shermin, because I think she did very well. Well done, Shermin. Thank you. Okay. Now, so we've made the cat go back and forward. Can anyone make the cat go a bit crazy and go round and round like a clock? Who knows how to do it? Sarah. You know it? Okay, come up. No, you have to do it here on the screen. Let's see if you can make the cat go a little bit crazy like the clock and go round and round. How would we change the code? You know it already? Yeah, so that's the mouse and that's the keyboard. It doesn't matter anyway. But actually do it. That's the mouse and that's the keyboard. That would show you. So she selected a script, an instruction called turn, and that's anti-clockwise, and then it says degrees. So in the parameter, she's putting, instead of 15, Sarah, what are you trying? But by the way, it's good to try out different things. So she's putting 360 degrees. Okay, let's see what it does. Okay, it's not even doing anything. Isn't that interesting?
Oh, I know.
Okay, stop it. Now 360 degrees is, Sarah, what does 360 degrees mean? Turn around, okay? But it's turning around and then it's moving and turning around, so we don't see anything happening. Yes. Okay, it's moving too fast, we can't see anything. All right, now that means the 360 degrees is not working. How about we try a smaller number, Sarah? Like 10 degrees? How about we move out the move, just leave the turn instruction in the loop, move everything out, yeah, out of the loop, just leave it anyway on the side, and just move the turn thing inside. And let's see what that does. Okay, would anyone like to guess why is it doing that? Why is it not turning around? Yes, Cheyenne. Yeah. Do you remember the rotation style?
Oh, it was sideways.
Yes, it was sideways. Let's go back to the eye on the sprite, Sarah. On the sprite down, 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 down. Yeah, eye. The rotation style. Yes. Now it's changing. Click on the flag again. Okay, the cat's gone crazy now. It's going round and round. Yes. Okay, but can we go? It's just spinning on its own center, like in the middle. How can we make it go round? Like make a circle by just flipping around. How can we make it go make it round? Yes. Okay, let's try it. There you go. Now, if you increase the move 10 to move 20, what will happen? Yeah, that's like the radius, isn't it? It's moving bigger, and it actually is doing it. Okay, there you go. Now, that's very good. Now, do you guys know about the costumes? Yeah, costume. Sarah, can you stop? Can you stop the script and just play it so that it comes in the center, and then stop it quickly when it's kind of. Or you can pull it. Yeah. By the way, if you want the cat to face the front or the normal style, I think you can right click and reset position. Just try it. Right click on the cat. Does it say reset? No. Go to the eye. I think there's some way you should be able to reset it. Okay, click show and click on show, and then you click on it. Yeah, it disappears. I think there is a way where you can reset the position, or you know what? You can just say there is in the motion there is a command that lets it sets it back to the original position. No, that's the style. Point towards, point in direction. Yeah, click on the point in direction, and now just actually, did you know you can even click it right there? Just click on point in direction on the blue thing. Yeah, just click on it. That's it. Now it points it in the right direction. Now you get to be a good programmer, a good coder, when you know a lot of these commands. Okay, so experimentation is very important. The more you learn, the more you experiment, the more you learn. All right, thank you, Sarah. Can you go back? And can we have a round of applause for Sarah? Well done, Sarah. Thank you. Okay, so who knows about costumes now? Because with sprites, we have costumes. Anyone? Ayan, yes.
Our do color effect. So the body is just going in colors.
Okay, let's try that first. So we are going to. But where do we find color effects, Ayan? There's motion, there's looks, sound, pen.
It's in looks.
Looks. Okay, let's look under looks, and it says you can say hello. Maybe we can make the cat say hello. Change color effect by 25. This one. Should we put inside the loop? Let's try outside the loop first. Let's see what happens. I'll click on the flag. It says hello. It changed color, but it's going round and round, but it's not changing color all the time. Ah, that's because it's not in the loop. We're going to. All right. Now that's logical thinking, and that's what you need in coding. You need to think logically like Cheyenne is. Because it wasn't in the loop. It's only doing it once, but now it's in the loop. It keeps on doing this. It moves, turns, change color. Back to move, turn, change color, and that's how this works. So if I click on it again, it says, hello, I'm a crazy cat. I change color and I go round and round. And that's what it's doing. So there you go. You have a bit of interactive cat now, and you can stop it anytime you want. Okay, so what you can do now, because you have your own account, any work you do you think that my work is saved, or do I have to save it?
When you leave it, you don't have to save it.
Yeah, and it shows you status there. Have a look there, it says saved. So your work is automatically saved there. So that was a bit of the start, running a program. We've done that. We've seen how to make it full screen. And we've seen with scripts, there's let's have a look at the scripts categories. So now you can move it back and forth. There's motion. Okay, we've seen movement, turning around, pointing in direction. You can go to different locations. That reminds me, looks. Now, I didn't get an answer for my question. I asked you guys, does anyone know about costumes and what do they do? Anyone costumes? Yeah, with sprites you have costumes.
So they like the skin of the object.
I think it's
Kind of, yes. It's what? Yes. Okay. What I'll do, I'll click on a costume now and look. I'll click on the cat. I'll go back and click on the costume. That's the next tab after scripts. Can I get everyone to click on the costume tab if you have costume? Yeah. Okay. Click on the costume tab. You too, Sarah. Click on the costume tab. What do you see there?
I see colors.
Okay, you see colors. Which one are you on? You see two bats, isn't it? Under costumes, there are two bats. Now, costumes, guys, can I get everyone to look up? Costumes is something that lets you make the character interactive. Okay, so if I want the cat to walk, one of the sprite is like this with the cat's action like this, and the other one is like this. So when you play it back and forth, it looks like the cat is walking. Okay, and that's what it is. You see the leg, this one, the right leg is in front, and then the other one, it's moving. So if you
can put this on.
okay, yep. I thought my interact with my show now. Okay, I'll figure that out.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So what we are going to do is I will put it back to just going back and forth. I'll take the turn out. I'll put the on edge bounce in again, and I will make it face forward. So I'll say pointing direction. 90 means right, and I'll just set it back. Okay. Now with this sprite, there's a lot of things you can do. If I feel this is too big, I can click on shrink and click on the sprite, just make it a little bit smaller. And if I click on the flag, what is it doing? It's saying hello, going back and forth. Uh-oh, I think it needs the rotation style to be fixed. Okay, now it's fixed. Do you think it's going very fast? Yeah, it's going very fast. So we're going to slow it down. Any ideas how we slow it down? Yes?
I think it's when you go motion.
Okay, let's look motion.
Then you, oh, it's not here. It's in control.
Okay, control.
Wait 1 second.
Wait 1 second, very good. We're putting in a wait. Do we put it inside the loop or outside the loop? Inside the loop, because every time it does something and it waits. Let's try it and let's see how it looks like. It says hello. I think that's a little bit too slow. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. So, but what could be smaller than 1 second? Now that this is where your maths is coming in. Yes.
A millisecond.
Yes. Like, how do we write it? What number?
0.5.
5. Very good. That's like a half, isn't it? 0.5. Now remember, in games programming, you need to know your maths really well. Okay, because there's a maths in there. We just use some maths. We use a decimal number, which is 0.5 seconds. It's using a little bit faster. So we need to wait. What could be smaller than 0.5? 1. Let's try that. 0.1. It's moving faster. And you try it out and you adjust the speed. Okay. Now what we wanted to do was we are trying to make the cat move its feet, and that is why we will use costumes. Okay, excellent. So Sharmin is paying attention because she has all the answers. It's very good. I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to click on costumes, and you see it has 2 costumes. Now when I just click back and forth, it looks like it's moving, isn't it? But I want to do it through my script. So I click on script and I go to looks, and you see something about costume. Switch costume and go to the costume, or I can just say next costume. Okay. So when I say next costume, it'll just put on, and every command, if you're not sure of something, you know what, you can just click it there. If I just click on it, it shows you, it executes it, it runs it, and shows you what that instruction is doing. So this looks the right one. I just drag it in place, make it full screen, click on the flag, and it's running, and it looks like it's limping a bit, but it is changing costumes. Yeah, it's changing costumes, and that's what you can try it yourself now. Try changing costumes and make the cat walk.
Can you do it? You will have something to say. Learn first and do something. Copy what.
Now, okay, let's have a look at what you guys are up to. Your cat is climbing the wall. Okay, you have an advanced feature cat. Okay, good. Sana's I like your background, Sana. That's very nice. She's got balloons, and it's very nice. Okay, and I think Sana has done it perfectly. Now, why is your cat flying? Move on next bounce, next costume. Wait. Okay, can I just check something? I want to check the. Oh wait, that's her mouse. Is it? Oh, that's your mouse. Where did you get this mouse from? Okay, you see, that's why. See the dot? The rotation style is set to dot. It's meant to be tried now. Click on the flag. Okay, Sana's work is doing perfectly. Can I check your work? Still not doing it? Okay, let's have a look. What's... it's going now in a pattern, zigzag. Okay, now what we're doing now is troubleshooting or debugging. We're finding what the fault is. Say hello, move 20 on edge, bounce. Okay, what we need to do at the start is motion, face in. Yeah, maybe we can drag that.
Yeah.
And now. Wait, let's see. Okay, yeah. It was just a matter of pointing in the right direction. Okay, so now anyone needs help, you need to raise your hand so I can help you out with Sharmeen. Okay, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to make it jump.
Okay, you're saying glide. So you're trying out your different instructions. Okay, so 1 second to. Now, I wish I could show the screens on the screen so what could come up. In my computer, I have a software that lets me look into anyone's computer. It's called Smart Sync. So that lets me put the broadcast, even their work, so everyone can see, or even put it on the screen, or launch websites to all computers, block the computers, block internet, or yeah, a lot of different control. So. Yeah, that came with, as part of the smart board that we had from Smart Technologies, called Smart Sync. But there might be others like it that does that. Yeah, that would be something nice. So we can, and I do that in the computer. I show the the different works, and they can talk about it. And, okay, so now what we're going to do, I think everyone is doing really well. And we just have 5 minutes left. So is that the time is daylight, like 11, but yeah, yes.
I have a question.
Sure.
I'm trying to make it so that this number is random.
Okay, we pick random 1 to 10. Okay, now that pick random 1 to 10 will return you a value. Okay, but that value you need to put it. See how it's got rounded edges. And rounded edges means it needs to go in one of those slots. So glide, that, match, or yeah. You can't have that by itself. It's not instruction. It's a number generator. Yeah. Okay. No worries. Done it. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. Excellent. So. It's jumping. Wow. So you tried it yourself, you tried different combination, and it worked. I wish I could show you all work there, but Okay, maybe I'll just copy it. So what Shameen's done, I'll just show you guys what Shameen's done. So Shameen, maybe you can tell me, you made your character sprite go up and down, isn't it? Okay, so first thing, you put the flag there. So what we will do, anything you don't want, everyone, if you don't want all of that code, you can right click on it and say delete, and it's gone. Right click, delete, and I'm going to put when flag clicked, and then did you put a forever? And then you went to motion, and Shameen selected a glide. Glide 1 second, and but then you had your own location. Yeah. Let's just see what that does. I'm going to click on glide. Okay, it's not moving. Let me try a different look. Let me try 100. By the way, guys, do you know what those numbers mean? X and Y. Yes, what is X and Y? We're going to cover that next time in detail. I'm going to put a special backdrop just to show you what that means. Okay, and that is the other. Yes, it's the XY grid. I'm going to click on OK. All right, now guys, it's something very important in games is the grid, and I want everyone looking up. Sarah and Ayan, look at the screen. It has a grid because your screen is made up of tiny elements called pixels. Okay, do you know about what are pixels? Yeah. Now the word pixel came from pic for picture and cell for like a grid. Pixel, but now it got shortened to pixel. We have a center of 0, 0, right in the center. I mean, X is 0, Y is 0. X is left and right, Y is up and down. So this goes up to 240 on the right and negative 240 on the left for X, and 180 to negative 180 on the right. So if, and that's 100 and 100. So if my point is there, you can guess X is 100 and Y is 100 as well. And that lets you move the cat around anywhere with the coordinates.
X is horizontal, Y is vertical.
Exactly, you got it right. You use the right width. Very good, Ayan. That's right. So you move the cat up and down, left and right with this. Now, let's say I go back to scripts and I want my cat to glide to 100, 100, which is right there. Okay, let's see what happens when I click on it. It's not doing anything. Oh, now it did. Maybe I didn't click properly. There you go. So wherever it is, you can click on it and it always glide to that position, to 100, 100. Now let's see if you can guess the coordinates. If I wanted to glide to that position, how will I type that in? Yes?
X is minus 100 and Y is
Okay, minus 100. So I put a minus there. And I'll put a minus negative there. And let's see if it does that. You click on it. Excellent. Well done, Sharmin. That's right. So we have our different coordinates which we can go to and make the system go to. So we click on that. And Sharmin, what were the points that you used?
I had 2 glides.
You had 2 glides?
The first one was X is 159.
Yes.
And Y is minus 96.
Okay. And oops, I put -6. Was it inside a forever loop?
Yeah.
And then you had another glide, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the second glide doing?
The second one said X is 154.
154.
And Y is 24.
24. Okay. So, and let's see what it does. When I click on the flag. Okay. So it goes to that position, and what Sharmeen's done, she's done like a jump. Okay. She's jumping up and down. Now what we will do next session, I will show you how to make it interactive. This is nice, but it's not a game yet. It's just an animation, because I'm having to do nothing right now. It's just going off by itself. It's nice, but not a lot of fun, like interactive. So next session, what we're going to do is I'll show you how to use the keys to make it interactive, and we'll put in sound. We will put in more of the elements of the games, maybe even a scoring system. So that's what we will bring in.
We can also, as a closing, what the uncle is saying is we can have another session next week. So you want to join in, right? Good.
Yeah.
So till next week, give them something to do, whatever. We're going to cover it anyway.
Okay.
If
Yep.
they've done something and bring it here,
Okay.
we can move forward to something advanced.
Yeah.
So
That's a good idea. And I actually have this book, which is what I use for teaching the computers for the games. And what I had in mind was it has 8 different games. Okay, so the first one is good for beginning out because it's a complete game. And these are the 8 different games. And the first one is called Star Hunter.
the one thing sorry to interrupt you, but I was thinking, you have a shared games on there, okay?
Shared, yeah, that's right.
They
Yeah.
mostly come from here, right?
They come from here and from the brain of the, yeah.
So you can pick one
Mhm.
and share the link with them
Okay.
and ask them to make it.
Yeah. Okay.
And, by the time you come back the next week and we see,
Okay. So they will have looked at it,
they
but
can make it. They can play it as, I mean, they can make it. Just they try to make it.
Okay.
So this way they'd be like
No, I think it'll be hard to make it from scratch from the start because it's quite big and they might be a bit lost. What I can ask them to do is change some things and see what it does in there. Because I wanted to go step by step. So and we cover different programming elements and game elements as well. So I have this book, some parts of it scanned. So if you want, do you want me to give them?
yeah, you can
Yeah.
share. We can share with them. Or whatever.
Okay. All right. What I'll do, I think your idea is also very good. I'll go on to the website for Scratch, which is already there. I'll go. Everyone, this is something you have to do. Okay, like your homework for next time if you are coming back, or even if you're not, but this is something good to do. If you go back, click on Scratch. If you search up the game that I had in mind, which was the Star Hunter. Or actually, there's a maze game as well. The maze one?
Yeah,
Maybe I'll have a voting. How many of you would like to do the Star Hunter? In which there's a cat and there's the octopuses, and you have to move around, dodge the octopus, and get the cheese. And then the other one is a maze with the mouse that goes around the maze and tries to get the cheese before the goblin gets it or before the ghost gets it. Okay, so I think more votes for the cheese for the maze one. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do that. It's called Cheese Chase. So your task for the next time is go on to CHEE. Maybe I got too many E's there. Wait, I think I'll do it like this. Okay, click there. CHEESE. Okay, Cheese Chase. Just spelled it again. Alrighty. Chase. Third time lucky.
Instruction in the book. We can give them and let them do it.
Oh, I think of the
That's
exact
what they want
game.
to do, because the more they do it, the more they learn.
Yeah, that's right. So they can follow the instructions from the book, but the game actually is right there. There's different people have implemented it. Some of them might have copied straight from the book. Some of them might have changed it a bit. So I'll just show you what the game is about. You can explore it yourself, but write this down. It's called Cheese Chase, and you just move around in the game. Now I think you can already guess. You just click on the flag to play the game.
They can't get the code, right?
Yes, they can. That's what I'm showing them next. To get the code, everyone, I'll just show you very quickly next. Just we'll.
It's a kind of open source everything.
Yes. Okay. Now this is the game that they've made. I'll click on the flag and okay, it's got that extra things in it. Okay, that's also extra. That wasn't in the original game. Okay, and then so you move the mouse around and you have to be quick so that the beetles don't get you. Okay, so this has a little bit extra features. Okay, so I'm going to go up, down. Okay, I have to. I think this one is very hard. But anyway, yeah. So you can make it slow. Anyway, guys, this is very important. What I'm about to show you next. How do you look at the code for this game? What you do you see on the right there the C inside? That's your link. Okay, you click on it, and you have the entire game, just like how we were making it, but it's for this game. Let's see all the sprites for this game. You can see every sprite's costumes. You have that mouse, and you can see it moves its mouse back and forth, and that's why you have the mouse. Yes, there is. There's all the code there, Sprite. So you have scripts. Now it's because in a real game, there's a lot of things there, a lot of sprites, and there's a lot of code. And as you can see, that's the code for just one of the sprites. You have the beetle. The beetle has all that code. So I'm just wondering if they might be lost or with all that code, it might be a bit more overwhelming.
I think that you need to do what you said is to what we used to do.
Yep.
Is to next step, just to keep them engaged.
Okay, yeah.
Next step, make it simple. Next step.
Okay. Yeah.
So otherwise, you can just leave it to the. But at the end, they should have something.
To do.
To show.
Definitely.
That set gives sense of achievement.
Yep. Okay.
If they learn, nothing to show, nothing.
They have to, yeah, they have to do something for themselves so they can practice the learning. Yeah.
So if you find something simpler, like for example, if we have scan pages of certain activity, and we share with them and say, look, follow this and make this.
Yep.
This way, you get confidence. Okay, if I get the instruction, I can make something, and then they can extend it in the class.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. No, that's a good idea, and that's why I had the pages scan.
Because that, as a feedback, what you see on there, that guy must have done maybe 4 or 5 times. Remember how do we do things at home? We start something small, simple, and we complete it. Then we say, let's improve it. You improve next. So that what you see is maybe after 20 improvements, he made this one up. So when he completed, then he thought about, I need to make the copyright thing, and I need to have acknowledgement, credits page, and all those things.
That's exactly right. Yeah, because that's the actual game, and what you're saying, they actually talk about it. It's called hacks and tweaks. So they show you in this book how to make the game, all the scripts, all the sprites that you need to add, and it's very step by step and methodical. And at the end, they have a section where they tell you how to tweak the game and get special effects. So there you go, hacks and tweaks. So, and this is what the book suggests, and of course you can have your own hacks and tweaks. You can customize the game to what you like. But as you can see, this entire cheese chase game, it's quite a few pages. It takes a bit of effort to get into it.
Quite a finance.
Yeah, exactly. But it's very, this book is excellent. Again, a very good recommended resource to have this book, which we can go through and follow it. And I'm happy to share that, the pages that I have with you guys. So, but remember, any game that you like, you can always click on that game and click on the look inside, and it shows you the code, how that game, the entire game was made. So I can click on see inside, and I have everything at my disposal. I can look at the sprite scripts, everything. So how do you want me to share the book? pages or
Just like we can share
through the USB?
Yeah, using USB. You have
Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay, I'll do that.
this one.
The USB that was, because the USB was being.
Yeah. What it has is the installation file, so you can, you know how there's a,
Go offline.
yeah, there's a like
I
a.
think the online is much better. No, we don't get a computer which doesn't have an online.
Okay.
Unless
Yep.
you're going for an island for a trip and you want to.
Only people like about 20 area.
Yep. So what I'll do, I'll plug it into, I'll show you what it has. I'll leave a copy on this computer as well.
Just give it to me
Yeah. Okay.
because I can share then you can share.
Ah. Okay. Yep.
It's the same. You already gave me, right?
Yeah. You've copied. You've already copied everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Good. So it's. I'll show you where it is.
Scratch stop.
Yeah. So the book, the top one, Scratch book. So I have those. So it's chapter 4, cheese.
Oh, right. So they basically. So you can get online.
No, but yeah.
That's all right.
But-
That's fine. That's will do the purpose.
Yeah. So this one I think I was black and white.
That's fine.
That's the second game that they get you to make. The first one was.
What we call it. I just show you.
Do I keep this?
I show you.
Okay.
Wednesday we